Coming up on the Box Score show, we are live from the Milford Man Cave. On today's show, Brock Squatch made a surprise appearance on the Dan Patrick Show. We'll take a look at that. Also, the Oscars are this weekend, and the boss is all fired up about that. And the third thing is all that and more. The Box Score show starts.
Crushed it.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple: C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you, because I probably am.
Howard Collins for Box Score.
Hello and welcome to the Box Score. I am Brock here in Milford with the Danettes. The first show ever in here. Hi, McLovin. We are wearing the same shirt.
Nice.
This is very matchy-matchy. I'm very excited about this.
Look at that.
If these were jelly beans, could you guess the amount of checkers on mine and yours?
I think you have a few extras.
Okay, well, other than me, shots fired. Yeah, you got me in the open.
Ready?
Shots fired. Other than me, who's the best guest in studio?
Best in-studio guest that we've had, Darius Rucker, for sure. Because he can sing, he's also awesome on sports, and he's funny. He's funnier than you even. Yeah, I think Darius Rucker. That's 2 shots.
Okay, well, I'll take that. Mine, my friend, is Ron Burgundy.
Whoa, wow.
Oh, that's a great call.
That doesn't count.
Well, we are very similar in this manner because we're both very witty, coming with mountains of charisma, and also that we both drank in the man cave prior to 11 o'clock. Paulie, is that a party foul, coming in and drinking or not bringing my own bottle?
No. I mean, you're a member of the family, member of the team. I walked in at before 7 a.m. today, and you're sitting back. You're ready to go, showered and ready. But yeah, I noticed I'm pretty locked in on Dan, but I saw this like big Sasquatch-looking character go breezing by, grab a beer, and walk out. And I didn't really pay attention to it. I was really focused.
Well, you are always focused. Seton, you guys got an entire bar back there. Have you ever done the pre-show hair of the dog to get you into it?
Oh dear, that's certainly no. No.
No.
Never ever? Pants on fire? No?
That's the one thing, Brock. No drinking until the 11:57:50.
Oh, all right.
But you guys always say that. Is that a real rule? Like for
I
the
can tell you one
FCC?
time when I was working, I worked at a radio station in Hartford, and we were a morning show there. And I did a St. Patrick's Day broadcast with them, and we spent most of the time doing car bombs, which, if you're not familiar, is Guinness, Jameson, and Bailey's. You drop the Jameson and Bailey's in, and you chug it.
But didn't you guys reveal that on the air?
Oh, yeah. And I started probably about 8 a.m. and stayed there till about 12:30 at night. And at some point, I was huddled over, like, crying in a corner. Like, I just love you guys so much. It was, like, the longest day ever. And that started definitely on the air.
Well, as my producers are reminding me, this is the second time I have come into the man cave and have been able to steal liquor from the man cave. That's 2 for 2. That's batting 1,000, Paulie. Those are Hall of Fame numbers, right?
Yeah, respect. You know, you're a guy. You know what? Even though I guess it would be like 5 a.m., 6 a.m. your time in LA, so you're going real early.
Oh, yeah, I was reminded of that, but it's nothing unusual for me. You know, you drop by Starbucks and then drop by the package store. Is that what you guys call
The package.
Let's see. Well, let's make the transition. How about this, from booze to sports? Very smooth. Michael Carter Williams has just been traded to the Bucks, which has sent shockwaves through all those paying attention to the NBA trade deadline. McLovin, what is the most shocked you have ever been related to a trade?
Wow.
Any sport.
You know, I'll tell you one day, as a Philadelphia 76ers fan, well, a former Philadelphia 76ers fan, because they're so bad, in the same day, they traded away Moses Malone, and they traded away the #1 overall pick, which became Brad Daugherty, for Jeff Ruland.
Oh.
He played about 73 more games. The worst group of talent. They went from the best team to what they are now, which is terrible.
Well, they have the guy from Embiid from
Joel Embiid, who's basically couldn't outrun Fritzy right now. Nerlens Noel, who is statistically the worst offensive player ever to play in the NBA. Then they had Michael Carter Williams.
Well, I don't know if he can outrun Fritzy now because you are so gaunt. Let me go to you with this question. Have you ever cried, adult or child, related to a trade of a team?
I cried with happiness, too, when I thought that
John Elway was going to go to the Colts, and then he made it clear he wouldn't go to the Colts, and he said he'd rather like play for the Yankees or give up football altogether and play baseball than play for the Colts. And then when the news came out that not only was he staying in the NFL and spurning the Colts, that he was going to come play for the Broncos.
You were old enough to remember that?
I was
13 years old.
I got very, because I started rooting for Denver when I was like 7, 8 years old, and then when it was all over the news that John Elway, and just hearing and not remembering so much what he did, but hearing about how great he was at Stanford, and this is supposed to be like the next great quarterback in the NFL, and that he was going to take over for Denver. I was bawling a little bit about that.
Let's go around the room. Anyone else on this one?
One that stands out to me, which isn't really like a major trade, but I was really, really bummed about it because I really liked him, was when the Yankees got rid of David Wells. Because like he had this great run. He threw a perfect game. Like he was sort of a guy's guy. I remember after he had that perfect game, and then the next day he was up all night partying and was on Howard Stern the next day and was clearly had been up all night partying. And it was like this really great interview, and he was such a likable guy. And he seemed to be like he fit so perfectly with the pinstripes at that time. And then they got rid of him, and it was like it was kind of crushing because you're like, oh, dude, not him. Like I actually like that guy. Like what? So,
I've never cried during sports. I've never cried because of a trade or a win or a loss. When Walter Payton died, it was pretty close. I'll tell you that. But
throwing something at the TV, maybe.
You know what? I was the worst I've ever seen someone. I was in a bookie. One of my friends was a bookie in college, and he had a lot of money on UNLV to beat Duke in that final, and Duke beat UNLV. UNLV, I think, was undefeated going into that game, and he took like a 19-inch Zenith and threw it out a second-story window, literally, like Conan the Barbarian, just going whoosh. And he goes, that TV is the cheapest thing today because he lost a couple grand.
Paulie, by the way, did you cry when your Cubbies sent Ivan de Jesus to my Phillies for Ryan Sandberg?
Oh.
I cried with joy, maybe. That was
you should have.
Yeah, that was a hell of a nice trade.
Yeah. When's the last time you won a World Series? Oh!
Wow.
Well, that's not necessary.
1908, something like that.
That's just not necessary.
All right, coming up, it is, which one? I don't know which one. Coming up, it is Oscar night. And it's sports. No, show me the money. That's it. 3 things?
what?
Something. Come back. Where's it? The box score is powered by the Ram Eco Diesel 1500. Every truck can tow a boat. Every truck can climb a hill. Every truck can bring a boat up behind it. But does everybody have the most fuel-efficient half-ton on the road? Get more facts on ramtrucks.com. Guts, glory, Ram.
I don't want to give away too much of the movie, but there's no way a faculty allows somebody like that to stay employed. Yes, McLovin.
Show me the money, Dan. Show me the money. Cuba Gooding Jr.
Yeah, I know that.
Are we talking about him now? Isn't that the...
That was a bad invitation. And second of all,
Please show me the money.
I was not talking. It was a cameo. How did Cuba Gooding Jr. end up in a conversation about J.K. Simmons in Whiplash?
We are back here on the box for Show Me the Money. I think that's what we were trying to figure out before we headed to the break. Oscars are this weekend. I know you and DP are definitely going to be watching. Seton, are you an award show guy?
Oh, yeah, of course. Are you kidding? Absolutely. The only thing, I usually try to spend like the month leading up catching up on all the movies so that I actually know what's going on, but I've only seen one movie this year, so I'm going to be pretty lost the whole time.
Well, if you have, hopefully it's Foxcatcher or Unbroken.
It was Foxcatcher.
Okay, Steve Carell's great.
One of the top 10 wrestling movies of all time.
Oh, he was super creepy as DuPont.
Yeah.
That and Unbroken share 8 nods for this weekend, so let's play a little game. Shall we? See how much you guys know about sports movies and their relations to the Oscars. Let's throw the teams in the blender. Let's go Seton and McLovin and Fritzy and Paulie on this one. That work for you guys?
Sure.
Okay, let's find out.
Let's switch
here. Switch it up.
Hey, buddy.
Does that mean I get up?
This is live action.
He's got to carry me on this.
there.
He's a movie guy.
How are you?
All right, well, Team Pitsy, you're going to start us off. What was the first sports film to win an Oscar for Best Picture?
Raging Bull. That was the first thing I came up. We're going to say Raging Bull.
Good guess. We want to have a steal on this one? Yeah.
Well, we know Rocky won before Raging Bull, and Raging Bull didn't win either.
I'm sorry, there are no steals I'm hearing.
Okay, good.
But that's a great guess. It is
So
Rocky.
our guess is actually Rocky.
It is Rocky. Congratulations.
No steals.
I just heard that. I heard that. There's a little delay from Los Angeles. All right, Team Pat Lovin.
All right.
I love
The theme from Rocky, Gonna Fly Now, lost to Best Original Song to Evergreen from a movie, A Star Is Born. Sung by who?
Oh, come on.
Barbra Streisand.
Pick it up.
I would
That's
say
in the
Barbra
leather, right?
Streisand.
We're gonna go with Baba
Babs.
Streisand.
Love, fresh as the morning air. You guys are correct.
My next guess was Chris
That's two
Christopherson.
questions, right?
Chris Christopherson.
wasn't going to be Barbra Streisand.
North Dallas 40, played.
Yeah.
All right, Team Potsy. This sports movie earned the Oscar, most Oscar nominations with 11. Wow. And this is
Sports movie that got 11 nominations.
Yeah.
Oh, now old.
Oh.
No way.
I'm gonna give you a clue. WW2.
Maybe.
Oh, no, WW2.
Somebody up there likes me.
No.
No.
The answer is The Pride of the Yankees.
Were you gonna say that? Don't say you're gonna say that if you didn't say it.
I just whispered one of the Lou Gehrig movies.
No.
But it's not called the Lou Gehrig movie.
I know, I couldn't think of what it was, but I was thinking it could be the Lou Gehrig movie.
They might
Which I
have
saw
given
a
you
few
points
weeks
for
ago.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's
because you thought it might have been that.
Team 11.
Todd Filter.
For which two sports movies did Morgan Freeman earn Oscar nominations?
Morgan.
Two sports movies for our boy
Hoosiers.
Morgan Freeman.
Morgan Freeman.
Wait.
We have to get one of them?
Hoosiers.
He said
I
two.
have which two?
Wait. We know Morgan Freeman's catalog like the back of our hand. Why is this not jumping to
Victory.
Morgan Freeman? Andy Dufresne was a
It's
wisp
not really.
of a man.
I mean, they're running in that movie.
He's
but
running
it's
for his
not
life,
really.
though.
Okay, what up? Morgan Freeman, I feel like we're going to take too long on this, but we should know this.
We'll cut it down.
And he got nominated for Oscars?
He did?
These are going to be so obvious.
Hold on a second.
Yeah.
Earned Oscar nominations.
For
I have
sports
no
movies,
clue.
too.
I couldn't even begin to tell. Spider-Man and no idea.
Close. No points for this, but you want to just.
I know it's Invictus.
Yeah.
And I don't have the second one.
Hillary Swank.
$1 Million Baby.
Nice.
So you phoned that one.
First of all, neither of those are real
Good job with
sports
Invictus.
movies. Hoosiers is a sports
Did we get a
movie.
point there?
Invictus
that
was a rugby
so
movie.
They rang the bell. I don't know what that means.
That was so.
Team Tuttle. These two movies grabbed the most Oscar wins in the category's history, with 4.
I don't get it.
In the sports category, I'm sorry.
Sports
There isn't a
There's
sports
no
category.
sports.
There is no sports category.
These have grabbed the most Oscars. I think it was worded incorrectly.
Okay. The two sports movies that have won the most Oscars.
Yes.
Right.
I think it's probably one of them.
It should have been Slapshot.
Oscar movies categories.
Great read, by the way.
Not rollerball, although I love that.
Not
movie.
Rollerball.
That was a good
Tell me if I was-
movie.
You like
I just
it,
love
we
when he
wanted
threw it
it.
in the hole and they're beating each other.
Okay, we're gonna say just because we like them, Rocky and Hoosiers, because our two favorite movies.
Okay, you guys want to hazard a guess here?
Gosh.
Does that mean we're wrong?
I'm sorry. Can you repeat the question?
Which two sports movies grabbed the most Oscars ever?
So are these sports movies that happen to win more Oscars than any other movie ever, or just other sports movies?
We're talking sports movies. Category.
I didn't think
Categorically.
they ever won.
Let's go with Rocky and Pride of the Yankees. Why not?
Well,
Raging
Pride of
Bull.
the Yankees was already this answer.
Yeah, I know,
unless they
but
get
earlier.
Raging Bull.
Raging Bull and Pride of the Yankees.
And Rocky.
And Rocky.
Yeah.
Was it Raging Pride? No, it was Chariots of Fire and $1 Million Baby.
Oh, you said Chariots of Fire.
Oh, I love Chariots of Fire.
Of course.
All right. Team Pearl O'Connor. Seven boxing movies have been nominated for Best Picture. Most nominations for any sport. Name 5 of them.
Wow, that's good.
Rocky.
Rocky. Raging Bull.
$1 Million
Baby.
Listings.
Now,
It's
on
a
the
2-bedroom condo.
Rocky
Is
5.
it on the waterfront count? I could have been a
Go
contender.
with Tommy Morris.
Sure, why not, right?
Yeah, but okay.
So that would be Thor.
What's that one where Lou Gossett has to fight for like 72
Iron-
straight hours? That's a
Digstown,
great
that's good.
Digstown's a good movie.
Yeah.
It did get nominated.
Should have been nominated.
Okay.
I was thinking Enemy Mine.
Okay. Let's think about some older movies. Some older movies.
Dennis Quaid raised his kid.
I think
Joe
it was a Tony
Lewis.
Danza boxing movie.
Wasn't there a movie about? That one with the guy who threw out his health. Russell Crowe played Jack Dempsey.
Gladiator.
No, he played Jack
The Insider.
Dempsey and Ron Howard.
Beautiful Mind.
And Ron Howard directed it. Cinderella Man.
Cinderella Man, holy
Oh,
smokes.
now we need one more, right?
Ah, well, that was 5 at least.
That was 4.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
Okay,
it's fine.
you got 3 of them. I'm going to give you the other ones because I think they're too obscure. The Fighter, From Here to
champ.
Eternity.
Oh crap!
the
The
champ?
fighter.
From Here to Eternity?
The champ?
The Champ, you are correct.
Oh, the tearjerker, the champ.
Not John Voight. They have 1931 on this one.
Fighter, man.
we're
It just
gonna
came out.
remake
It's
the
like an
champ.
And
awesome
here
movie.
comes Mr. Jordan.
What's the fight?
I don't know if that's the same as.
Yeah, here comes
that the
Mr.
one about
Jordan
the guy in
became
Boston? Isn't that the one about
Heaven Can Wait.
Mark?
Yeah.
It used to be a boxing movie, and then they redid it with Warren Beatty, Heaven Can Wait.
Warren
The original.
Beatty, great movie, Dies in the Tunnel. All right, well, you guys win, so congratulations.
Crap.
Don't go away. Would you rathers are coming up.
Oh, schlocky.
Okay, I get Geddy Lee. I get Rush in here.
Oh, and they're playing.
Yes. But you have to kill one of the Danettes.
And I get away with it.
Yes, you get away with it. Paulie, if you don't have an answer, then I'm not going to have Rush come in here.
You know, I'm going to kill Seaton because he respects music. He respects music.
But he doesn't get to see Rush.
But he's not a huge Rush fan. But I think since he's a music fan, he understands. Like, he got to play with Darius Rucker.
Would you understand that he killed you because it would allow us to have a great music band, a Hall of Fame band in here?
I'd understand more if it was a good band.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Hold on a second.
Wow.
I may be killing Seaton anyway.
Can I hear him?
Welcome back to the box score. Paulie, you said you were going to kill Seaton. If you were to do that, after hearing that, what would be your last words to him?
Modern day war, and then I just pound his teeth. I heard that a second time. I still can't believe he said it. I mean, that's just, it's factually wrong. That's the thing. I mean, he's a smart music guy, and he should know that Rush literally kicks ass.
It does. And figuratively.
Right.
All right, well,
Because
pretty
it's a
tough
better
decision there,
band
Paul, but I'm going to keep the pressure on you guys. And since it is Oscar weekend, we'll keep this Oscar related. So the question here it is, Paulie, would you rather win an Oscar for Best Actor or win the Daytona 500?
Oh, that's a good one.
Oh, dude.
Now,
Come on.
And that's it. Like, my career doesn't really do anything other than those. Let's say it was like a one-timer.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
The one you'd most be proud of to have on
Yeah,
the
I would love to be a
mantle.
race car driver, man. That like Rush, that kicks ass. I'm gonna go Oscar because a movie can be watched over and over and over, and you live in infamy if the movie's great.
Yeah.
And no one's going back and watching races for years and years and years. But it's close.
All right, Seaton, would you rather win Best Actor or a Revolver Golden Gods Award for Best Metal Guitarist?
Wow.
Oh, I may want that.
Metal guitarist all day. Not even close, dude. Be able to shred like that. Everybody's like, oh yeah, this dude is super gnarly. Like Paulie said, I've always sort of chosen like musicians and actors and things like that over athletes because they actually create something that lives on forever rather than remember that one time we won that one game. That was awesome, right?
Yeah.
And everybody is like, oh man, remember where you were when you first heard that song? So to be that dude who shreds like that, all day, all day.
McLovin, to you, Best Actor or to go back in time and win the Grand Slam at Dartmouth for the graduating awards, win the Randy B. Cardozo Prize, the Mina H. Warren Scholarship Prize, and the Barrett All-Around Achievement Cup.
Wow.
Check.
At Dartmouth.
At Dartmouth.
Well, I was cum laude at Dartmouth, which is below sumo and magna cum laude.
Yes.
So I kind of already been honored at
Sumo, is
Dartmouth.
that another shot?
It was some kind of wrestling reference. Sumo.
I've already
been honored at Dartmouth. I've gone through that experience.
Yeah.
I graduated with a BS in English. No big deal.
Yeah.
BS.
So I'm going to take Best Actor.
Just to mix it up.
It's a BS in English, isn't it a BA? Isn't it an arts, BA?
Oh, man.
I always thought it was a BA.
Yeah.
You just BS.
The
English is not a-
letters B and S are everywhere. They're in my head for box score.
Oh man.
I'm just checking.
Brock, would it have been funny, like when this show ends, let's say it ends in 3, 4, 5 years,
Yeah.
and last show McLovin admits, I didn't even go to Dartmouth. Like it was a ruse the entire time.
Yeah.
That'd be like the greatest trick of all time.
You've seen the photo of me on the JV basketball
Hey, that's good producing by you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were like
You
Dartmouth
say I photoshopped that semi-mullet?
You went to Hanover.
I've seen pictures of Nessie too while we're at it. So
You need me to bring in a fake yearbook? I will do that.
No, I do believe you, but that would have been an awesome bit.
if you could produce your girlfriend from the Niagara Falls area, that would be.
Unfortunately, she moved.
She was on the Canada side, and there was some visa issues.
She was a model.
Was she on both sides at one time? All right, Fritzy. How about you? Best actor, or you get to go on vacation with John Elway, and he calls you his best friend the whole time?
Oh my God! As As hot as that
And
sounds.
you get to feed him apples right in those big horse mouths.
Whoa.
That's me.
You can't.
You know, as much as I love Elway and as romantic as that sounds, I'm going to say putting an Oscar on top of the fireplace.
What if it was Best Actor for the AVN Awards?
Best Oscar, even more so.
Or an Oscar for Best Actor.
Even more so.
You know what? That's close. I'd probably lean towards best, for the Academy Award, but an AVN Award. That's something I'd be very, very proud of, especially if it was shaped in like some kind of phallic symbol, or or like how they have the baseball player. Maybe they have like two people together and romantically involved. That would be a cool AVN trophy that I would put right up there on the fireplace.
Jordan, let me tell you about the time Dad did this.
What are those two metal?
All right, coming up, box score, more like bobble score. Next. All right, this is the box score. We are taking a break to remind you that Ram Heavy Duty, with its best-in-class torque, towing, and horsepower, doesn't need an Oscar. Guts, glory, right?
Reach.
Oh, welcome back to the box score. We are closing up shop at his last call since we are at a bar.
And it's the last segment.
Yeah, and the last segment. Oh,
Perfect.
my wheelhouse. You guys had a pretty intense conversation regarding bobbleheads. Seton, what's the most random bobblehead in the man cave?
I've got some of the members of Guar as bobbleheads. That's kind of unique. Not many of those. I got a couple of punk rock icons as bobbleheads. Then we have our own bobbleheads, which is super rare. I can assure you nobody's got one of those.
Dan broke mine.
Man, anything else?
I got one once in the mail. They sent us. It was like Jeff Jenkins, utility infielder for the San Diego Padres. Like, why did they think that we would need that? But he seemed like a nice guy.
You should get a Steve Balboni bobblehead.
Oh, very nice.
So
Bye-bye, Balboni.
Yeah, dude. Love him.
Former Royal. How many bobbleheads do you think you got in the man cave?
Yeah, it's funny. I was just looking around from where I'm sitting, and I saw at least 14 random ones I've never seen before.
But Dan says he hates them.
The bar.
He does hate them.
But he collects them all over. I think that's Mark Helfrich.
He hates bobbleheads,
hoarder,
but he
why.
loves hoarding. He loves hoarding.
Got a Chick Hearn
Can't
over
throw
here.
anything out.
Yeah.
We got it. Okay, here's a John McCain bobblehead. Not a lot of those. Not a lot of those.
Wow.
That's pretty awesome.
Very rare.
Politician bobblehead dolls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think he would go to town on a John McCain's, but he went to town on yours, sadly.
Your arms broken.
86 feet.
Missing a foot.
It's just a mess. You just slammed it down on the desk and just destroyed it.
This is like a Toy Story. I feel like the evil boy who would be breaking things. Like you just.
What are you doing? Is that gonna be your new toy, like to get when you go jaw face? You're gonna like bash this.
Concussion.
You're trying to
Look
break,
at that. I'm putting dents in here.
Brady Hoke said he doesn't see what you're doing.
God! Oh my God!
Attaboy.
You just crushed his skull. Was that necessary?
Yeah. It felt good too.
Yeah, that was disappointing. First of all, I don't find myself worthy of any type of bobblehead, but on the rare occasion that a listener or fan would take the time and send something that looks remotely like us and try to send bobbleheads for all of us, that was a little special item. Now, to be able, you feel like you've had some kind of modicum of success that someone made a bobblehead of you and he just totally trashed it.
You could hear the anger in your voice.
Yeah, no remorse. I've gotten over it kind of since, but I was depressed for a while about that because I had it and it was on my desk and I'm like, wow, someone would send like a Fritzy bobblehead and he just broke it and moved on as if he just spilled a glass of water and didn't seem to bother him at all.
Yeah, well, you're on a diet now, so you don't have food as a crutch. I mean,
That's
does this
true.
increase your anger?
It does increase my anger because when something like that happens or if somebody pisses me off or I'm having a bad day.
Yeah. The cat has claws.
I would, on my way home, you get a big thing of fried wontons and lo mein and chicken and broccoli and
just
fried
stuff
rice
it
and
all
go to
back
town.
down.
Or get the 2 medium pizzas and 2 toppings and 2 liters of soda special.
For yourself?
For myself. And I'll save a slice for the wife and kids to share. I'm not going to be totally pigging out. But yeah, the runs to Burger King and McDonald's and Pizza and Chinese are over
Wallingford
for the time
exit?
being.
Yeah.
It's
For an exit. Oh my God.
Yeah, on the short term. Well, let's get you off to cheat day Friday. Who's on the Monday?
Reggie Miller will join us on Monday. We may hear from our friend Kevin Frazier to recap the Oscars.
Oh, yeah.
And the parties.
We hope to hear from the parties.
Elton John. That's
We hope
great.
to hear from the Daytona 500 winner. If not Monday, then Tuesday. So That's what we're looking at right now. And
Got
maybe
a
someone from
little
the
beef
NFL
hanging
Combine.
over from Denny and
Exactly.
Danica.
Yeah.
wow.
Who knows? All right. Thank you, gentlemen. This has been fun.
Hey, it was good to have you here, Brock.
All right. We will be back Monday. I don't know where I'm going to be next time. Where in the world is Matt Lauer? Channel 239 audience. The podcast is also available on iTunes or at podcast1.com.
Hey, Brock, thanks for nothing.
I don't know a lot about sports, but I can drink a lot of beer.
My motto is simple. C's get degrees.
Need a long, inappropriate hug? I'm your man.
I think I'm smarter than you because I probably am.
Hey, thanks for watching the box score. Holy cow!